down it, down it, down it. Jokes. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a hopefully uplifting video of 2020. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. I have been eating and drinking my body weight in everything. I'm now covered in spots and my skin is awful, but we move. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and are excited for the new year. This video I asked you guys a while back to send me something that you are proud of or something that you achieved in 2020. There's been a lot of, don't get me wrong, it's been a rubbish year and it's been a rubbish year for a lot of people. And a lot of people are looking forward to seeing the back of it. But there is always something that you can learn from something bad. So I wanted you guys to send me something that you are proud of, something that you achieved this year. And I'm simply going to sit here and read them to you. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I screenshot every single one. I think I'll get every single one. So I've got them all here and I'm just going to sit and read through them to hopefully end 2020 on a nice note. And I'd like you all to, in the comments, tell me what your 2021 resolutions are, what your goals are, anything like that for the next year. So let's go. Grab your tea as well. Grab your tea and enjoy what people have achieved this year. Okay, here we go. Don't mind, I'm just going to look at my phone. I'm not going to share who sent them in because some of them are quite personal, I think. And obviously I don't just want to rat people out like that. So I'm just going to read them. I'm not going to say who they're from. Hopefully I'll read yours out. I plan on reading all of them, so we'll see how long this video gets. I didn't feel as lonely as I thought I would. I started university, my first year studying law. I've learned to love myself, especially my body, and just accept who I am. Getting a grad job. Proud of navigating my way through a hard time and finding myself. I've been writing some music. I got good grades by the end of the semester. Getting a degree in the middle of a pandemic. It's a big one, that. I have been binge eating free since June. I wonder if that carried on through December. I'm proud for being alive, for having food, health and my family. This person's also asked me what I've achieved this year, which I'll tell you at the end what mine are. Sticking to my workout routine, working out of my parents' house and getting a job, like moving out of my parents' house, sorry, and getting a job. Honestly, not much. I'm just proud of how kind I've been to people in general. That's a lovely one. I finally gotten to go on point after 6 years of ballet. Amazing. Cutting meat out of my diet. That's something that I'm going to try in the new year, actually. Just a little challenge for myself. I've started to love myself and to think positive. Being a better version of myself. Letting go of some of the people that made me feel bad. That's a big one. I think a lot of people have done that. I've started with my fit life and having a discipline that I didn't have before. Being Harry's fan. Fair. Finishing therapy and getting my own flat. Amazing. Getting good grades. Got my GED, which is a high school equivalent, or secondary school in the UK. First job interview and first job, working with special needs children. That's amazing. Getting through the year mainly, but I never sat my GCSEs, so getting the results I wanted. Trying to make myself happy, even though some things are hard to handle. It's important. Oh, this one's really cute. I want to thank you because I know you don't know me, but I really look up to you as my big sister. That's really cute. I finished primary school and finally found people who keep me smiling. I did coursework and have my Parapro test today. After that, I'll get my TA certificate. Yay me. I have no idea what any of that means, but you go, girl. I graduated with an upper second class degree in the middle of a pandemic. I'm finally happy with how my body looks. Graduating from university, I'm proud of finishing my degree during a global pandemic. I love this idea. I got into college and solidified so many of my amazing friendships. Listening to your cousin 24/7. I got into med school. I've worked so hard for this and I've finally done it. Yay. New Zealand as a whole for beating COVID-19. I learned how to knit and work on loving myself more each day. I finally found a great group of friends. They're basically my sisters. I wrote a novel. I achieved a first in my psychology degree whilst being isolated for the final 10 weeks of my course. Surviving coronavirus. Keeping myself focused on my mental health. Proud of the progress I've made. Working harder in school, overcoming self-harm and making friendships for life. Passing my A-levels despite not having a clue what was happening most of the time. I think that's a lot of people. Graduating college. Working on my mental health. It's by no means perfect, but at least I'm trying in a big way. I had COVID twice with severe asthma and well now, and made some amazing online friends. That's amazing. I started an art page on Instagram. I was too self-conscious before. Amazing. I bought an apartment and I'm moving in with my BF. I never know whether it's best friend or boyfriend because they're the same. Having passed all my classes from the second semester last year during the first lockdown in Spain. Be closer to my parents. Smiling every day. Completing my first year of child nursing at university and completing it with an A. Work on my anxiety issues, protect myself and others. Learning a bunch of things about music, culture, etc. and study even though I find it very hard at times. I got into a great college. Proud of just appreciating everything I already have in life. That's important, I think. I found myself being more confident, start loving my body and not worrying that much. Graduating with distinction and getting my first job. I graduated from high school. Faced my fears / anxiety. Not giving up. Buying our first home, although it won't be built until Feb 21, it counts right. 100%, that's one of mine this year. I did my A-levels this year and got into the uni I wanted to study international business. I got a great review at work and haven't gotten COVID even once. I'm proud that I left my pain behind and can start over. I finished and presented my thesis. I've finished my internship. I have my dream school and it makes me so proud. Getting 9s in 3 of my mock exams. I managed to finish my undergrad degree and start a master's. Graduating year 12, getting into nursing course, getting out of bed and finally going to therapy. Getting my grades up and being on my way to finish uni. Self-acceptance and self-love. Learn a lot of social issues globally and locally. I bought my first house with my boyfriend, bought a puppy and landed a dream job of mine. Fought the depression. Staying on top of my level work during lockdown and passing my driving test. Beating addiction. Getting a new job that I love. Getting through this year and finding friends who aren't toxic. And finding your channel. Getting through the year and making new friends who aren't toxic. Making big moves in my eating disorder recovery. Okay, this is from one of my friends. Love this idea, Els. I'm buzzing that I can now run an 8k when I only started running in March, although I did get Rona straight after, so I might stick with the 5k's for a while. That's one of my bridesmaids. I got my first nursing job and worked through COVID. It's also one of my bridesmaids. My live workouts, that's the PT that I've been working with actually. Staying on top of A-level work during lockdown. Proud of my family, proud of how we lift each other up, needing no one else. I got my bachelor's degree in psychology and might be a co-author in a paper. Surviving. Creating a healthy environment for myself. I plant a lot of flowers and plants this year. I appreciate everything that we have. Took a graphic design course online and started Spanish lessons. I became more self-confident. Now I'm not afraid of talking to people. I'm proud of my family. I started my concert photography career at 15 years old. I lost weight. I've been wanting to do that for years. Getting a new job that I love. Got my driving licence and took care of my dental health. I was so afraid of the dentist before. Okay, and finally, what I'm proud of achieving this year is me and Ryan both worked really hard to save money to buy a house, and we managed to get our mortgage approved and we got offered the house that we wanted, which was amazing. It's not going to be ready until February, but that's kind of the big bit done, is getting your mortgage approved, so I'm really proud of that. I also carried out jury service this year, which is like a requirement in the UK. I don't know if it's something that you do all over the world, but you randomly get called from the government to carry out jury service, and I was summoned this year, so I carried that out as well. What else have I done? I've planned pretty much a whole wedding this year. Yeah. So those are just a few things that I'm proud of achieving this year. I think as hard as it's been, a lot of people can find at least one positive that's come out of this year, whether it's the way that you've coped with something even is amazing, and the fact that you're still here is amazing. So like I said before, please pop in the comments down below what your New Year's resolutions are or your goals for 2021. I'm hoping to get married and move into our house. I'm gonna move into the house first, then we're gonna get married. And hopefully get a puppy, but we'll see what happens. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then give it a like. I wish you all a very happy new year and healthy new year, and I will see you very soon. Bye.